If you are looking to improve your performance in your career and really your life in general, the fastest way to do so is by having a consistent morning routine. I read the book Tool of Titans by Tim Ferriss in college, and one of the common insights I learned across all the most successful people highlighted in the book is that by having discipline at the start of your day, it will set you up for bigger and better success throughout the rest of the day. If you snooze your alarm in the morning, naturally, when faced with obstacles throughout the day, you're going to fold like a chair. Whereas if you wake up early, if you get your workout in, if you do the steps that I'm going to highlight in my morning routine that I'm going to talk to you in today's video, it will set you up for bigger and better wins throughout the day. I've been promoted over 6 times, quadrupled my income. I have absolutely nothing to sell you. I make these videos each and every day to try and offer as much free value as I possibly can because I just want to help people. And I also like talking to my camera in my apartment because I live by myself. It gives me a lot of meaning. As I think about my morning routine, I've cultivated it. I've evolved it over the last 6 or so years. The morning routine I outline in today's video is applicable in my life Monday through Friday. I wish I had the discipline to do it Saturday, Sunday. I'm working to get better at it, but it's a process we're all trying to get better. So when I think about my morning routine, it starts off with whether I'm working out or not working out in the morning. A lot of people say you have to work out in the morning to have the greatest routine, and I agree. I think the workout clears my mind, gets my body moving, blood flowing, sweat down my body, and I think it sets me up for success. But sometimes I like to work out in the evenings, and some days I just want to give my body a rest. So depending on if I'm working out or not working out, if I'm working out, I'll wake up at 5. If I'm not working out, I'll wake up right around that 5:30 mark. So I need to go to bed early, and that's step 1. In order to have a successful morning routine, you need to have a good night routine. And I know you're thinking, wow, Trent, I want to do a morning routine. If you want to wake up early, you have to go to bed early. It's as simple as that. I go to bed between 9 and 9:30, and there's really no excuse for you. I work 60 hours a week. I make a YouTube video every day. The reason I'm able to go to bed early is because I got rid of my TV and I just don't watch Netflix. I don't have a whole lot of leisure time in the evenings because I replace it with how can I learn something new? How can I make a video? How can I do activities that get me closer to my goals and dreams? So go to bed early so you can wake up early. So I wake up at 5 a.m. As soon as I wake up, regardless of the day, I'm on a core routine right now, so I'm just gonna do 50 to 100 sit-ups. Just very simple, very straightforward. I'm not trying to set any world records. I'm trying to get a micro win. When you can wake up, fight through the adversity of being tired, feeling like you just got hit by a train, and when you can get that micro win of just doing 50 crunches, just doing 10 push-ups, when confronted with a choice later in the day of should I eat healthy, should I eat unhealthy? Should I make that extra call, should I not make that extra call? You're naturally going to say, okay, I already did that hard thing today, and I can keep compounding that. So I'm going to start off with a quick win, and that's doing some core because I'm going on a trip in about 2 months to a beach. So I want to have a little, not abs because I don't know if I can get there, but I want to be in better shape. So that's why I'm doing core. So that's what I do as soon as I wake up. If it's a 5 a.m. day, I do the core, and then I immediately try and go to the bathroom because my version of working out is running. I really need to poop before the workout, so I'm immediately saying, how can I do this? But then at that point, what I'll do is I'll immediately just walk outside, I'll put on my shoes, and I'll just start running. So this is within 15 minutes of waking up. I'm waking up, I'm doing my little micro win, putting on my clothes, maybe taking a single sip of water, and then immediately going outside, and I'm just gonna start working out. That workout's gonna be around an hour, okay? So I get back, an hour's done, we're right around 6:15, immediately gonna take a shower, and what I've started to do is time my showers. I really like to take hot showers and stand there for a while. So I've started to time my showers. I'm trying to cut down my shower time to under 5 minutes. As soon as I get done with my shower and put on my clothes, I'll sit in my meditation chair, which is just desk number 2 over there. I'll sit down, and the first thing I'll do is I'll get out my journal. The purpose of this is to write down my goals. I write down my goals morning and night as much as I can because who do you think is more likely to achieve their goals? Someone who writes them down 700 times a year, twice a day, or someone who writes them down a couple times a month or a couple times a year? You can do the math there. So I'll write down my goals, and my goals right now are to be surrounded by loving friends and family, and I talk as if these things are happening to me currently. My next goal is that millions of people find value and watch my content. And then number 3 is that I have started a thriving tech company that attracts great talent. Those are the goals that I'm working towards in life. They're higher level objectives I'm working towards, not necessarily I make $1 million a year, because I don't want to chain myself to some arbitrary goal that I don't actually know if I want or not. And I found that I've done that in the past and it's led to just dissatisfaction. So these are my focuses, my aims I'm working towards. And then I'll write down my affirmations. And these are gratitude affirmations. I'll write down, I am grateful for good health. I am grateful for a warm house. I'll write down 5 of those just to get myself in the right headspace of, okay, although I may be stressed, although there may be whatever going on, I'm grateful and I have the opportunity to win the day to day. And it gets me in the right headspace, which carries directly into my meditation. You guys see in my videos, I meditate for 20 minutes Monday through Friday. Legitimately, I've been doing this for a while, and it creates equanimity. It creates headspace. It allows you to process the issues, the challenges, the things in your head that you're like, if that wasn't going on, then I would be happier. It just gives you the opportunity to sit by yourself, think, and then whenever you stop thinking, you're in just this calm state, which is really peaceful. And I enjoy it quite a bit. And the purpose of meditation is that you're not doing it to get somewhere. You're doing it to be. And a lot of people's default is, I can't sit still, I can't do it. If you can't do it, then you have some serious issues up here, because your outer world is a reflection of your inner state. And if you can't sit down by yourself for 20 minutes without any distractions, then it just seems like you're at a major disadvantage because you can't focus. And everyone can focus. It just takes intention to say, I'm going to sit here and just do it. It's just going to state of being. I'll get done meditating, and then what I'll do is I'll put on my clothes, which is just stuff like this because I work in software sales, a lot of flexibility. And then I'll go to the kitchen. I will make my mud water. It's an alternative for coffee. I enjoy it, much less caffeine with nootropics to help with focus. And then I'll sit down and I'll read for 20 to 30 minutes. Right now I'm reading The Changing World Order by Ray Dalio. I'm enjoying it. I'm about 80 pages in. I'd highly recommend. I read Ray Dalio's Principles and $16 billion net worth, founder of the largest hedge fund. He has a lot of great insights and definitely someone I want to learn from. I will sit down and I'll read, and I find that if I take time in the mornings to read, it just slows me down throughout the day. It just helps me think better, and it makes me feel better about myself that I'm deliberately learning to start the day. And if you think about it, the best investment is in yourself. So why can't you take 20 minutes in the morning to invest in yourself? I always used to tell myself, hey, you don't have the time to do this. But if you don't have the time, if you don't make the time, you'll never find the time. Subscribe to the channel because tomorrow's video, I'm actually going to show this morning routine in practice. So I'll read, and then what I will do is get my stuff together. I'll check my email before I leave my house, and then I'll go into the office. My goal is to leave for the office by 7:30, 7:45. I'll get there by 8, and then I'll start my day. That is what my mornings look like. So I am doing as much as I can the activities that I find most enjoyable and enriching in that 2-hour period when I first wake up. And by doing that, I think it really helps me. And I'd say that this is my biggest differentiator. When people ask me, you guys message me all the time on LinkedIn and you say, hey, I'm about to start a new job. Hey, I'm about to go do this. I'm about to go do that. I want to be more successful. What should I do? The answer is simple. Build your lifestyle around your career. So if you want to be successful in sales, build a lifestyle around complementary activities that help make you more successful. Going to bed early, waking up early, getting your sleep, drinking a lot of water, learning new things, creating headspace, focus. So when I go into the office, I have no distractions. I'm not thinking about what he said. I'm not thinking about what she said. I'm thinking about what I'm going to do to win the day today. And I do that every day. And I think that consistency helps me show up. And if you ask people around me, I'd say one of my superpowers is consistency. I show up every day. The reason I'm able to do that is because I have such a consistent morning routine that it helps me perform at my peak state. And that's the punchline here. If you want to perform at your peak state, you need to create these priming activities that get you in the right headspace. When I was working from home during the pandemic, my biggest problem was I would wake up And then I would immediately shower for 20, 25 minutes. I'd make coffee. I'd sit at my desk and I'd be like, oh, another day of this. And then you can't focus. You can't think straight. It's 10:30 and you're like, I'm already checked out. And it was a problem. When I do this routine, I'm locked in. I'm absolutely dialed throughout the day. And I think that that is going to help me and pay dividends over time. If you enjoyed today's video, hit the like button now if you haven't already. Of course, as I said, subscribe to the channel because I'm going to actually show you this morning routine in practice in tomorrow's video. Comment below for the algorithm. Connect with me on LinkedIn. If you'd like to join networks, follow me on TikTok. Talk to you in the next video. Bye.